Hello, everybody. So it is currently Saturday the 8th, and I have been horrific at vlogging. I do apologize. I've just been so extremely busy and so tired as well. And the reason for that is because I have incorporated a whole new schedule for myself and just trying to figure out a kind of work life relaxation kind of balance, and also been incorporating new things into my diet as well, and that has just been a bit rough trying to navigate how much I should, like, just navigating everything. And I feel like I'm starting to really figure things out now. That's why I am picking up the camera again and trying to get back on track with my vlogs. I did a vlog, one second, can't remember what I was saying or what I was gonna say, but I have been filming quite a lot anyway. Oh yeah, the last vlog that I uploaded for the Milan Art Institute thing, mastery program, I didn't have any art within it, and I thought I had filmed it. Clearly I didn't. I only filmed for Instagram stories, so sorry about that. But then I thought I'll still upload it because it was still what I did during the week. And I feel like I've already used up my break weeks because tomorrow is the first break week. I have 2 break weeks before I move on to the final part of the course, which is about marketing, which I'm so excited for because that just means next month I am going to be working on my website, finally. But it's kind of bad because today is the last day of portfolio, and as you can see behind me, I still have so many paintings that haven't been completed. And the reason for that is because the past 2 weeks I haven't been painting, and that's simply because I have been putting all of my effort into working on my mental and physical health. And if you've watched any of my previous mastery program vlogs, I have had quite a lot of ups and downs when it comes to my mood and motivation and stuff, and I was literally not looking after myself at all. I was working 12-hour days at my job, my second job should I say, and then trying to squeeze in as much time as I could for my main job, which is art, and it was just a lot. And I wasn't sleeping well, wasn't eating properly, I wasn't eating good at all. I wasn't even eating a lot either, and when I did eat, it wasn't healthy stuff or nutritious or anything, so I was not getting anything that my body needed. I was drinking quite a bit of water, but not as much as I am now, so I just needed to take a step back from everything, because every single time when I came to the easel, I was just not in the mood for it. And I would paint, but I wouldn't be as happy or as energized or feel as fulfilled painting, and I hated everything that I was creating. And literally some of my paintings, you look at them and like the people that I've painted look sad as well, which is crazy because that's how I was feeling, but I didn't realize I was putting that into my work. I just thought, you know what, I don't want to paint things that I'm not proud of or that other people will not feel uplifted by. So I had to stop and take a break from that because I was literally not enjoying art at all, and I was thinking, did I even make a mistake choosing to do art, or I'm just going to finish the mastery program and then just not going to do art anymore? But that was just me just being negative and kind of not knowing how to get out those emotions. So I took a step back and started really focusing on my health and fitness, and I started the 75 Hard program, which was like the next step in helping me keep on track of all of the things that I was doing, because I'd already started incorporating drinking a gallon of water a day, and I had already incorporated doing physical exercise for a certain amount of time. I had already bought like some fitness wear and a fitness mat and stuff, but I just wasn't using it, and I thought I need to use these things because I bought it. So I started doing a few workouts here and there, and then that's when I really started to get into it. And then I saw the 75 Hard, joined that, and that was like, okay, it's gonna help me to stay on track and focused with these things. And it's about building your mental program. It's not necessarily a physical program, because it doesn't tell you you have to do this kind of exercise or you have to do this particular diet. It doesn't tell you any of that. You can change it to whatever you need it to be, but you have to make sure that you're doing those things, and that's perfect. It's just more about pushing yourself and doing the hard things even when you feel like you can't do it, to just push through. And honestly, it has helped me so much, and it's made me feel so much better. It has led me to new things that I didn't know that I needed or wanted, and really given me some new goals that I want to do. And I started really sharing my fitness journey and health journey on my Instagram and on YouTube as well. And the reason why I did that is because it is a part of me. It's all a part of my brand and stuff, and if I want to create the best art, then I need to look after my mental, and I really wanted to share that with people. I just felt like it just gives a more in-depth thing to behind all the art that you see, and be like more open about different things and that, especially seeing as I'm sharing my journey as well. So that was quite important for me, and that's why I wasn't upset about sharing a vlog that didn't have any art in there, because I have done that in the past when it came to figuring out my voice and stuff. That whole mixed media section, there was quite a few vlogs where there wasn't any art in there, because there's a lot of theory involved that I wanted to share and that I had been doing, so just kind of fit in with that. Anyway, I say all of that to say that now I'm ready to come back to art. I feel like I've got I'm getting into a good rhythm, getting into a good balance. I'm starting to figure out what I really need in life and what I want, and I'm trying to figure out a way that I can merge that kind of aspect, like the fitness and health aspect, with art. And before, I wanted to just like merge fashion, music and art together, but they're already merged, so there's no need for me to really push those things. It's more now I want to focus on like the mental and motivation, like lifestyle aspect of art, because I believe that that's very important as an artist who actually like kind of lives this lifestyle. I just feel like it will help other artists who watch my videos or see my content and stuff to feel motivated and inspired and stuff like that. So I will continue to share that kind of journey, but just trying to find my kind of angle within it. But I'll probably talk about it more once I've really started to figure things out. But I kind of like the aspect of like art therapy kind of thing. I think that's quite interesting to me, so I might do a bit of research on that and see if that's like kind of an alley that I want to go down, because it just seems really important to me at this time, and it's definitely helped me out. Anyway, so now I've figured all of that out, I want to rewrite my goals, I want to rewrite my power statement, because I have new things that I want to add in there. And I also, obviously, I need to finish these portfolio pieces. I got 2 break weeks, as I mentioned before. However, I've already taken those 2 break weeks because I didn't do as much art as I should have. So I am cancelling out those break weeks and using them as a time to make art. Didn't do art last week because I was just too tired, but now I have the energy and I'm getting into a good schedule. So we are going to finish every painting that is on this easel. And I also have a commission that I want to work on, so I'm going to start the commission tonight and do a bit of tidying up, because tomorrow I'm starting the 100 painting challenge, which I should have completed this week, but whatever, we're just gonna do it next week instead. So from tomorrow I'm going to be painting 33 paintings, and then the next day 33, and then the final day I'm going to be painting 34. So in order for me to be, and I also want to film every single day of my creation process, and that is going to be a lot because I calculated the time. It's roughly 5 to 6 hours of painting if I do every single one for 10 minutes, and then that's also 5 to 6 hours of filming plus more, because setting up the camera, making sure the batteries are charged, transferring files, etc. So that's going to take an extra bit of time, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes of time. And then there's the editing of them as well, which I don't know, I just give myself like the biggest undertaking. And then I'm still going to be at work as well. I've cut down my hours to part-time, so that gives me even more time to continue to make art. And that's like a massive achievement for me, because one of my goals on my power statement as well was that obviously I want to do this full time, and to be able to have cut the time now in half is just a massive step forward, which is so exciting. So I'm going to start the first layer of my commission, tidy up. I've already got all of my papers ready for tomorrow, so that's not going to be a part of the vlog, but just expect that I will be filming way more art now, so don't worry. Okay, yeah, I need to clean all of my palettes, start this commission, and then tomorrow we're going to do 100 paintings. Day 1. Okay, let's go. I got a few things from Sticky Bee Stationery. I got the cutest entomology book on butterflies. Everyone needs this in their life. This is like mouse-sized, which makes me want to cry out the cuteness. And then a few stickers, and she's put in, oh, and they've put in some extra stickers. I have so many stickers, but I don't use them, so I need to find a way to use all of my stickers. So there's that. I'm gonna use this for my collage, I think, for my commission. Hello, so it is Wednesday the 12th. Man, I've been so bad at vlogging, because I've been filming so many separate videos every single day that it's just made vlogging very difficult, because I literally haven't been doing anything other than filming other videos for the day. So I'm merging literally week 41, 42 and 43 together, because I've just had such little footage every single week for my Milan art vlogs. But today I have a very packed day, because I'm going to Birmingham again on tomorrow actually for a day and a bit. So I want to make sure that I have everything ready and set up. So I obviously woke up super early this morning, got my workout in, my first one, had some breakfast. I think I'm gonna go and make some toast or something because I'm super hungry. And then I did my hair, I edited a video that I'm uploading right now, and I want to edit 2 to 3 more videos today. The plans are to tidy up my room for one, because tomorrow I want to film my morning routine that's been quite highly requested from people. And on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, it's just Nia, it's linked in the description. And I did a questionnaire asking what videos everyone would like to see, and that one came up quite a lot, and that's something that I've had on my list to do anyway. I was going to do like a morning routine 75 hard edition, but now I don't think I'm going to title it that, because this is literally my routine anyway and I'm really enjoying it, so I'm not going to change it because I'm so used to it now. And I'm trying out a new hairstyle. One side is a bit longer than the other, but I want to take some photos as well. Then I want to film day 3 of my 100 painting challenge, because I only filmed 2 days and I missed a day because I was actually working on a very secret project. But this is like the biggest project that I have worked on in absolute years, and it just fills me with so much joy because it is literally like the next step in my journey. And I always said that before I turn 26, my golden birthday, it's gonna be like the best. I'm gonna have reached so many goals and reached like such a high level of what it is that I wanted to do. So some of the main goals, I'm not going to go into detail, but the main goal is to become a professional artist, work full-time for myself, and have my own business. And obviously now I've got the 75 Hard program that I'm doing, and another program that I'm going to start next week. So it's just like, and all of these things are going to be finished by the end of March, which is when I had set my goals to be completed anyway. So March is going to be a massive month for me, and February actually, end of February, but beginning of March, like the whole of March is going to be a massive month. And then I would have accomplished like all of the goals that I never thought that I would ever be able to accomplish, like going back to my younger self when I had set these ideas for myself. I would have accomplished all of those before my golden birthday, which I just think is gonna be such a great start to being 26. And yeah, I just want to set up everything for that year. I don't know why, but I just set myself that as a goal for when I'm 26, that I want to have accomplished everything that I had always dreamed. So I'm really super going hard into things, and definitely starting 75 Hard has really helped me to stop dreaming and start making things happen. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna film day 3 of that, and then I am going to, I have some things that I need to return to the post office. Then I'm gonna do my outdoor workout. So I'm gonna do a big walk for about 15-20 minutes, and then I want to do some skipping because I really want to build up my capacity to skip for longer than a minute. And it just looks super fun, so I'm going to do that. Then need to read, do some more business planning, and do some paintings because I have a commission that I need to work on. Then I have so many videos to film, so I'm going to do that as well. Take some photos, film and edit like a reel, and yeah, and then some other stuff that maybe like will just happen as the day goes on. But I'm gonna try and film as much behind the scenes as possible, just because. And yeah, so food, I'm gonna get some toast first, and then we'll get started with the first task, which is tidying the room. Hello, so it is Saturday today, well, the 15th, and today is the day that I'm going to end this vlog. However, I'll update you and fill you all in. This week I did spend 3 days out of this week painting every single day, doing the 100 painting challenge. I have filmed all of the videos, so I'll link them in the description if you haven't watched them yet. So I've done all of that, and literally that was the only art that I did for the rest of the week. It's just definitely been a week about balance, and I have definitely learned that that's something that I'm going to be figuring out for a very long time. I had to do like a lot of bulk filming because I went to Birmingham yesterday, so that's why I wanted to get everything all ready, and I spent the majority of the next few days of the week actually editing and filming videos. So that's why there was a lack of art, and also there was a lack of art because I haven't been prioritizing art. It was just something that was not at the front of my mind. It wasn't a massive priority for me. My main priority was trying to get my health and fitness on check, and I feel like that's obviously going to be an never-ending journey, but I also feel like I'm really like getting to understand my body. Anyway, there was a lot of plans. Literally all of the plans that I had done last month were all about, last month and even the month before were only art focused. That was the only goals and plans that I'd ever spent all of my time in. It was just art that was taking up my whole entire life. And then once I started to make a shift and start to look after myself, that became like my highest priority, because for all of the years of my life that has never been a priority for me. So I think that's why I had to take such a long break from art, about 3 weeks maybe. if I don't include the 3 days where I was doing this challenge. So it's been a bit kind of, I think it's definitely been kind of a weird adjustment for other people, not necessarily just me, to not see me doing any painting or anything like that. Like, kept getting asked, like, what's going on, like, you're not interested in art anymore, what's up? And I am still, so don't worry. And my break weeks are over now. Tomorrow is back to lessons and we're on the final section of the course, and I really want to get back to a strict schedule when it comes to art. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day now planning and trying to merge in my two main priorities, which is my health and fitness and art. So once I'm gonna really figure out all of my goals for that and have a kind of a schedule for myself, so that way I'm not lacking in each area, because I really want to put my all into art. That was the ultimate goal that I've ever wanted to, like, that I've wanted to pursue all of my life, to be an artist. So I don't want to put those on hold, especially when we're coming to the final corner of this course, because there's a lot of big things happening in the next 2 months in terms of art, and then a lot of big things happening. Anyway, I've got a lot of goals. So I've got a new fitness program that I'm on that starts on Monday, so I really want to make sure that I have a good schedule for everything. I had to restart 75 Hard again because yesterday just was not the day. I didn't plan very well, and I wasn't prepared for the day or anything. So yeah, so it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and I really needed to look after myself and not like push myself to do certain things of the task, because I would do more damage than good. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not the kind of person to quit or anything like that, but I feel like if I did quit 75 Hard, it wouldn't be an issue for me, because I would still be doing the majority of the things anyway, just not to that extreme, because I do feel like I still need to have, I don't know, there's just something about it that it is very extreme. That's why it comes with a warning that you have to talk to your doctor first to see if they would recommend that you do it, because it is a lot. And for me, 3 liters of water is fine a day, but 3 and almost 4 liters a day is a bit of that's like a lot, you know. And 2 things of exercise, 1 outside, 1 inside, that's a lot as well, even though I do it anyway and I do enjoy it. But sometimes you don't want to go outside, especially when it's freezing. And I know that it's about the mentals to say, okay, well, you're just coming up with excuses why you can't do this, push yourself and do it. But then you can do that, but then if you're gonna hurt yourself in the process, then it doesn't really matter about your mental state, it matters about the physical as well. And I think it can be used as an excuse to neglect the physical and just focus on the mental, but like the two have to go hand in hand. And I've learned so much from it already, and I know the balance that I enjoy. So even if I did complete it, I know I would not be continuing on with how it's structured. I would definitely be doing things differently and just incorporating the elements in the way that suits me better. Anyway, and yeah, so that's a thing. So in a long roundabout way, there is going to be more art, don't you worry. And yeah, I know there's been quite a lack of it just because it's just not been a priority for me. And so I'm going to finish all of my portfolio pieces next week because they're still on my easel, and that's high-key annoying. And then we are going to get moving and create more art and more pieces and just really me finding out what I just really enjoy painting, because I've figured out what things I don't enjoy painting, but I want to get into the schedule of doing at least, I think at most for the first 2 weeks, just until I get into a rhythm of doing 2 paintings a week. And then once I feel like I'm ready to go all in again, then I will do as many paintings as I feel I want to start each week. It's been so uneventful, but well, uneventful in terms of art content, but now that we're getting back into the lessons, I just really want to put my all into this last section, and to see other artists, see my dad like finish the course and everything, and see him launch his website and do all of his stuff, that just shows me where I'm gonna go, you know. So it's all exciting from here on out. Expect more content, expect more art. It's just gonna be, yeah, it's definitely a grind, but I'm enjoying the journey and really learning a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, video recommendations, or anything like that, leave it in the comments down below. I'll get around to answering those, filming those as well, because I am uploading 5 days a week. Yep, I'm very like content heavy, but I'm loving it. And I feel like because these are my priorities and these are the things that I do and want to do for a living, then I need to put in the work. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm staying consistent. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. You